lighting is terrible. Hello, y'all. Good evening. Oh, we can't do this. We can't. Wait, let me get my light. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. Oh, thought I could pull it off. Oh, sorry, guys. That was a little ghetto. But hey. Good evening. Good evening, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I just woke up from my nap. I hope you are doing well. If you are a mama and you coming back and watching this live, girl, put a pink heart in the chat. Let me know that you're here. Let me get my voice together. How y'all doing? How you doing? Let me see. Let me turn this in. Mama, I'm not gonna be on here long. I just want to quickly show you how you can start generating income literally without you not having a following, without you having any experience. Just if you can copy and paste this, you can make money online. I'm gonna quickly share my screen with you, and then if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. Okay. So my name is Sierra Janae. I'm a wife and mom of two, and I am also the creator and founder of the MomPreneur Method, which is a done for you digital income system that literally shows you how to show up online and how to use your everyday life, literally everyday life, girl, and turn it into content that will make you income. Inside, everything is plug and play and podcast style learning. So you can actually be able to learn this information fairly quickly and on the go. So whether you're a busy mama, work from home mama, stay at home mama, and you have been looking for income, baby, I'm gonna put you on real quick. So I'm gonna quickly share my screen. And then, like I said, actually, let me do entire screen. So this is MPM. It is hosted inside of the school platform. If you're not familiar with that, that is a platform where a lot of people host like different courses and things that you can learn. Y'all, we are in a time where, obviously social media and AI is creating multi-millionaires, multi-six-figure earners. I myself started digital marketing back in 2024. I thought it was a scam. I thought it was too good to be true, but I kept seeing so many people talk about it. So I had to give it a try. I had to pray about it. I had to fast about it, but I'm so glad that I did, because now almost 20 months in my journey, I've now made over $300,000 as a complete beginner. Once I learned all these skills, I was like, I got to put mama's on. So that's why I put together the Mompreneur Method, because there was nothing I had seen out here that was created specifically for moms. A lot of these programs are like, hey, do this, this, and this, but not considering how busy moms are, not considering real life be going on. Okay. I can barely try to, focus on one thing at a time. So how the hell am I going to try to learn a skill? And so with all that, kind of me keeping that in mind, I was like, it's not that hard. What I do once I started, seeing my business scale, I was like, if I can do this, I know other moms can do this. So I've had multiple students that have made well over $600,000, their first six figures. Some have made their first 1K, their first 10K, their first 80K. This is definitely a business where, what you put in is definitely what you get out. But even that, I wanted to eliminate that excuse for moms, because as a mom, sis, you run a business every single day. You may not think that you do, but you do. Keeping up with your kid's schedule, remembering things. Hell, trying to memorize your kid's social security number, your social security number, girl, your husband's social security number, all those type of things. If you can do that, sis, you can run a business, especially a done for you digital marketing business. So inside, you will see these modules here, and they are all catered to you as a mom. Like I said, unlike a lot of other programs, it's for everybody. It's for, sometimes people that already have somewhat of a little bit of experience. MPM is for a mom who literally is oblivious to what digital marketing is. And if you don't understand what digital marketing is you do it every single day. Anytime you recommend something, you tell somebody to go try it out and they take your word for it, baby, that was a form of marketing. You just didn't get paid. So just to kind of sum up what I do and what you're going to be doing when you get inside of MPM is you're going to be creating short form content. You can also get on live like how you see me like this. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but you are going to be showing other moms how they can learn high income skills like marketing, branding, sales psychology, and like positioning yourself online so brands can reach out to you. And so if you maybe are like good at something, maybe you're a mom who knows how to like teach kids how to read. Maybe you know how to get picky eaters how to eat. Hell, I've even helped hairstylists create their digital marketing business. You know, creating different packages, things like that. Sis, whatever skill that you have, you can package it, you can sell it. And that's all that I do and a lot of my students do. And this can help you make anywhere from like $400 to about $3,000 a day on average. You definitely can do a lot more than that. This is just something, what you put in is what you get out. But again, MPM was created for it to be a plug and play system for you. So you don't have to overthink. You don't have to create anything. You just plug and play your real life, film some content, and link this product and make $397, 100% profit each time. So if I kind of quickly show y'all, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I go back in here and link MPM in the chat, because when I'm on live, I do allow moms to get started for just $41 a down. Like I mentioned, the program is $397, and every time you resell it as your own, that's 100% profit that you get to keep. I don't keep any of the money. That's all you, boo. Okay. So let me pin this in here. I always forget to do that. I'm gonna go back in here. So all of these are podcast style learning. So when you first get inside, you're gonna definitely want to start here in this module. Inside, I'm big on prayer, because God assists. I'm telling you, if you start a journey, once you start into entrepreneurship, especially if you're like a beginner, right? You really want to lead with God in your business, right? You want Him to bless your business and, make an impact on other women, because I mean, let's be honest, this is how we're gonna get this money, right? But you want to actually believe in what you're talking about, and inside, I'm really adamant about doing that. So I welcome you just with a quick prayer when you get inside of the community. Like I mentioned, girl, this is designed for you to listen to this on the go. Okay. So if you're like me and you maybe experience a little ADHD, girl, the kids be coming in, running in, distracting you. You don't have to worry about that. You can pop an AirPod in, put your headphones on, and listen to it. I love to listen to, different educational things while I'm cleaning, while I am running errands, because I feel like it forces me to pay attention to the information, which in turn allows me to retain the information and apply it accordingly. So I thought that if I learned that way, I'm sure a lot of other moms out there probably learn the exact way as well too. So you'll notice that once you get inside. Also inside of this module, I just talk about, just what to think about as you're going through these modules, choosing your system, deciding if you want to be faceless or face forward, just small and basic things to think about. Okay. This is something that can completely change your life. Again, if you actually put in the work and, baby, we want to bless this journey. Okay. So that's what you'll find inside of this first module here. Another really game changer about MPM is I, again, wanted to eliminate every excuse that any mom ever had about, can I really do this? Can I really be successful? I don't have a following. I don't have an online presence at all. Sis, that does not matter. Even if you don't get a lot of views or anything like that, MPM was designed to meet beginner moms, like literally no experience. I don't be posting. I don't even know what to post. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to show up. Sis, I got you. Okay. So what I did was I created a GPT, because everybody at this point, was 2026, knows how to use Chat GPT, right? So everything inside of MPM, I have trained this GPT. It's called MamaBot, on what to tell you, what to post, what to say, and how to show up online. So this is what I mean when I say you literally have no excuse not to be generating income, especially if you're a mom. And the really fun thing that I love about this is it's fun. You know what I mean? It's exciting. I love that I get to really bring my babies into my business. Not saying you have to like show your kids or anything like that online, but I create content around my everyday life. I don't, have to like put on this front or try to hurry up and, let me hurry up and try to put together this production or something like that so I can create this viral type of content. No, your everyday life is relatable, and other moms will see you and they'll connect to that. And by you linking a product to the video that you post, that is how you generate income. Okay. I'm not going to get on here and try to give you this whole spiel and confuse you. Y'all, that's all we're doing. I have made over $300,000 in this business module, not by faking who I am, literally showing up as me, showing up when I look dusty, showing up when I look cute, and I just feel my everyday moment. So if I can do that, you can do that as well. Like, everybody wants results, everybody wants answers to their solution ASAP. And as a mom, the mompreneur method is for other moms. So there's no niche that you have to figure out. You literally are speaking to yourself. Why do you want to generate income? Okay. That's going to be your everyday type of content of what you're going to be talking about when you get online. And you can do this completely faceless. So if you're someone who's like, look, I don't want nobody in my business, I don't want my family watching me like that, I don't want them pocket watching me like that, sis, you can absolutely do that. I show you inside how to create your AI twin. So if that's something that you're interested in, girl, you can create content around that. And again, link your product and get paid. So again, if you are someone who's like, look, I have no interest in creating anything, I just want to generate income, MPM is going to be perfect for you. Okay. So inside of here, you'll also see that bot is down here. And she does everything. When I tell you, she can generate images, she can generate your captions, your hooks, what to say. She can put together emails for you to successfully be able to get you sales. So that's why I created her, because baby, y'all got to get out of this habit of thinking making money is hard, because it's not. It's simple, y'all. We have AI and we have social media. Those two, I can't even talk. Those two tools alone can make you a millionaire, sis. Okay. So again, I've been able to scale my business in such a short period of time by using done for you digital products. So you can do the exact same thing too. And as much as I love talking about digital products, the reason why I got started was because I wanted my time back. I wanted to be a present mom because my kids are homeschooled. And I wanted to be there for them. I hated the fact that I had to, when I was at my job that I was at for 11 years, spend so much time and energy, and I would miss out on moments with my kids. And I know there's a lot of moms out there like that, and I see so many moms, having to choose between like, okay, do I go get this money or do I be a present mom? Oh, I got to sign up to do Instacart, DoorDash, Spark, just to make a couple of literally pennies, when you can literally be having fun what you're doing, sis. I get paid to go to brunch. I get paid to take my kids to the park. I film that content. I put educational text on the screen that's generated from this bot here, and it pays me anywhere from $400 to $3,000 a day. I don't know about you, but I would rather do that than do DoorDash or Instacart or Uber Eats and be having to, one, put yourself out there every single day. You're risking, you can, God forbid, get into a car wreck and things like who wants to do that, right? Who wants to work that hard for a little bit of change? So 2026, like I said, y'all, between ChatGPT and digital products, it's making millionaires overnight. So sis, okay, I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink. So I want to quickly show you how this works. Again, like I said, this is the first module. When you get inside of MPM, I'm going to always tell you, mama, start there first. That's why that module is called there, but also that's why it's called that. But also, the biggest thing is working on your mindset. I can't say that enough, how important this is. A lot of moms, myself included, when I first got started, I struggled with the fact that, like, do I really deserve this? Making money, is it really that easy? Because I've always been told that it was hard. I always was told that I had to overwork and kill myself because that was the only way, or the only way that I felt like I deserved something. No, sis, you can make money with ease. You can make money in your sleep, and you shouldn't feel guilty about that. But first, you need to recognize that and realize and shift your mindset of like, no, life can be easy. Life is meant for me to, prosper. God wants me to live an abundant life. So inside of this mindset module here, that is what I talk about. I also have a digital marketing module where I literally break down how simple digital marketing is. Sis, you get on this internet every single day, you be posting for free. Like I just said this earlier when I seen everybody on Facebook, everybody was, posting that Chat GPT prompt, little cartoon prompt. Y'all going out y'all way to use Chat GPT to post a prompt to get attention, to get some likes, but to not get paid. But you won't use that exact same system to pay you daily. And it just doesn't make sense. Oh, I don't want to put myself out there. I don't want to, like, I'm just so ashamed. I'm scared. And girl, you need to be scared of having one income, and your job might come to you tomorrow and be like, hey, we no longer need you, or we no longer want your services. That's what you should be afraid of. So I'm telling you, sis, it's 2026. And one income is just too close to none. Okay. Like, this is the opportunity to invest in yourself, invest in skills that literally will set you up to never be broke another day in your life. And I say that, with learning, for example, inside of here, all the things that you're going to learn, it's not just about reselling this program, right? You can take these exact same skills and apply it to something else. There was a time where I was out to eat, and I happened to be on live because I usually am on live a lot, and a gentleman heard me talking and was like, hey, what is it that you do or whatever like that. And I was telling him, I sell digital products. And I explained to him that I have my own community, and y'all, he paid me $5,000 right then and there to create his community for him. So again, once you learn these skills, it truly opens up the door for you to never have to worry about money in your life, and that's such a blessing. And who don't want that? You know what I'm saying? Again, working a job is cool. Working a 9 to 5 is amazing. I'm all for security. But at the same time, I'm not for somebody telling me when I can take off, basically when I can eat, because I'm getting paid from you. Why not have something of your own? And nothing beats ownership. So when you get MPM, you have a license to resell this as your own program. And like I said, you make 100% profit every single time you sell this. Okay. So again, all of these modules are step-by-step audio style learning for you to quickly understand. And it's actually fun going through these modules. I'm a cusser, but I'm also a lover of Jesus. But I wanted to make the training fun because again, as a mom, girl, we barely got about 10 minutes for ourselves in a day, right? Let alone be trying to actually, nobody wants to go back to school. I don't know about y'all. I ain't want to go back to school. I'm all for learning, but it got to be fun in order for me to be locked in. Okay. So inside of these modules, I'm telling you, girl, you're going to have so much fun going through them. You're going to laugh, you're going to cry, but you're also going to make this money at the same time. Okay. As you can see, I have like Mama's Foundation. That really just helps you really just understand, why are you doing this? When you start something new, I'm not gonna lie to you, it can take some time for it to take off, right? But it's gonna be worth it if you have a strong foundation and you know your why. Yes, we all want to make money, but at the same time, what are you doing this for? Is it because you want to get freedom? Is it because you're ready to step off of that job? Is it because you've always wanted to have, slow mornings and, go to Pilates and, go to the bank and run errands and go to at home? Like that was me. I wanted to, like when I had my daughter, I was working at a warehouse and I was an office manager, and I was like, I mean, yeah, this is cool. I'm making good money, but it's like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to always basically be on call 24/7 if one of my employees needed me. And I just didn't see myself doing that. Yes, it was a good job, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't excited about life. And again, going back to that, I felt so guilty. And so many moms, I don't know if I have anybody in here, thank you, Danielle girl. So many moms, feel that way, and they're so ashamed to say, like, I want freedom. I don't want to have to wake up and be rushing and trying to do this and trying to do that. I want slow mornings. I want to be able to travel whenever I want to. I want to buy my dream car. These are things that I said. Again, I used to feel so ashamed about saying it because I thought people were going to judge me, but it was like, I deserve this. And I made it happen for myself. Again, I'm not saying this is a get rich quick scheme by any means, but if I can do it, you can do it as well. If you lock in, you'd be surprised what 60 days from now could look like, what 90 days from now look like. A lot of moms ask me, realistically, how long do you think it takes me to get my first sale? That's completely up to you. I mean, realistically, anywhere from about 7 to about 14 days, realistically, with you actually having your system set up. And again, inside of NPM, you learn how to do all of that step by step. But again, this is something that what you put in is what you get out. But mindset, I can't say it enough, is going to be everything. If you're, starting something, you're like, oh, I hope it happens for me, or oh, I hope maybe, another mom buys. No, sis, you're not gonna make no money. But if you actually believe in what you're talking about and you show up consistently and you implement the strategy, it's inevitable for you to win. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just what it is. Okay. So again, I talk about sales psychology. A lot of the moms love this module, particularly really these 3 core modules. And this is why I linked them together, are really going to be like your core modules of NPM, because obviously I know mamas want to get straight to making money, but it's so much more than that too. But I have sales psychology. I show you how to market and brand it. Again, these things are just so important, not just for you selling NPM, but for you building and establishing a personal brand online. It's all about how you make people feel and leaving a good taste in people's mouth. Once you learn how to do that, sis, baby, your income streams go crazy. And I wanted to create something that wasn't like, oh, you're gonna learn all these different side income streams and you're easily gonna get distracted. No, sis. I'm big on, because this is how I scale my business. I don't believe in dibbling, dabbling, putting 10% over here, 30% over here, 40% over here. In order to do like Amazon reviews and UGC and all these other side income streams, you need to learn sales psychology. You need to learn marketing. You need to learn branding. You need to learn how to create viral content and learn how to take everyday content and turn it into something. If you learn how to storytell, baby, The sky's the limit, okay? And again, as you can see, all of these, just so many different modules. I have over 26 modules that are going to teach you step by step what to do, what to say, and what to post. But again, I wanted to quickly show you really the game changer. And like I said, which eliminates you from ever saying, but can I really do this? Can I really actually make some money? What am I going to say? I've never done this before. I've never wrote a caption. I've never put a hook on a video. Girl, it don't matter if you didn't. So this is Mama Bot. And like I mentioned earlier, she is a GPT that I built, that I've trained. She's been trained over with over 12,000 hours of info of all of the information that I put inside of NPM. Again, this is going to be your cheat code, sis, in order to get your systems up and going ASAP. She can write emails. She can generate images. She can give you carousel post ideas, real ideas, short ideas, whatever it is that you need to be doing in your business. Sis got you covered. Okay. She also will give you motivation, girl, give you Bible scriptures for you to pray on your business, literally the cheat code. Okay. And I'm going to show you quickly how she works. So literally when you get inside, NPMs, like I said, day one, you're going to start in that Hey Mama Start Here module. And again, you just want to go through that. But once you actually are ready to start doing things, you can come into her and ask her pretty much really anything. And I'm going to give you an example. Hey girl, so today is day one for me. I'm excited. And first I want to ask, realistically, how long do you think it will take me to get my first sale? I don't have any experience, but I am motivated and ready to learn. And we'll see what Mama Bot says. Okay, she said, "Hey, Mama, day one, let's go. I'm so proud of you for jumping in with motivation and humility. The combo right here is dangerous." Now, to answer your question, how long will it take to get my first sale? Let me give it to you straight, but gently. If you follow the flow inside of NPM step by step, not skipping, most moms start seeing traction within 30 to 60 days. Some get their first sale in a week, some in a few months. And it's not because they're better, it's usually because they got clear on who they help. They push one freebie consistently and they build trust before selling. They showed up with imperfect action. And as y'all can see, like how she says here, like, again, anything is possible, right? And I wanted to, again, I put pretty much every question that I know moms are going to ask inside of here, because realistically, this can happen for you. Again, I know when starting something new, you could be nervous. You may be like, okay, can I really do this? But why would you invest in yourself if you didn't think that you would be successful, right? So from day one, that energy need to be like, I got this. I know what I'm doing. I'm a mom, sis. I brought life into this world. There's nothing that I can't do, right? So again, she's going to help you with your personal strategy. She'll help you build your brand voice to eliminate you being confused, you being stuck. And that was one thing too. When I started mentoring a lot of different moms and a lot of different just people in general, I had noticed in different programs and communities that I was in, they were stuck. And I'm like, you have a system. Why are you stuck? So again, this is why I created Mama Bot, to literally help you step by step. Whatever you're not clear about, whatever you're confused about, you can go in here, ask her, and be like, okay, what's my next step? What should I do? So as you can see, she says, but before we chase coins, we chase clarity. You are in the beginner zone, which means your main job right now is to learn and understand, not jump to sales yet. This is also very important. A lot of people think that, oh, if I buy a program, if I get this course, I'm just going to make money. No, you have to actually take time to learn, understand, and then be able to implement. It doesn't work like you just, hey, get this and make a sale tomorrow. Have people done it? They have. But at the same time, if you want to have longevity and actually be able to scale, you want to take the time to learn information. It's definitely just going to be worth it. Okay. And then she even gives you a breakdown of where to actually start. Like I mentioned, there's over 26 different modules inside of NPM, all worth going through, right? But at the same time, you don't want to overwhelm yourself as a mom. So as you can see, she's saying start with these foundational NPM modules and don't skip them. And obviously, they're going to be those first modules. I try to put them all in order so moms will just go in order. But again, she breaks it down step by step. And then again, this is what I mean, sis, when I say she does everything for you and breaks everything down for you. As you listen to this, ask yourself, how does this apply to the mom that I want to help? Obviously, this is the mompreneur method, right? So like I mentioned, you don't have to worry about coming up with like, who's my niche? Who am I talking to? Who's my target audience? If you're reselling NPM, It's mamas. So you're talking to yourself. What persuaded you? Why did you want to get started? That's how you're going to talk, and that's how you're going to show up. And that's what makes this easy, because you're not pretending to be somebody. You're not trying to talk to someone who you can't reach. You're a mom. So why did you want income? Why was it freedom? Talk about those things, and your audience is going to find you. I promise you. This is what makes this so easy. Okay. And then how would you explain these modules in your own words? I put together the modules and everything like that for you. But as you go through them, how did you translate this in your head? How did you understand it? The way that I explain it is going to be different from how you explain it. So again, these are great ways of how you'll come up with your different content ideas and build upon that. And then what part of this resonates with my story? Sis, talk about your struggles. Talk about the real things that you go through, because there's going to be another mom who's like, thinking that she's the only one going through this. And when she sees you, she's going to feel connected to you. And when she feels connected to you, she's going to trust you. And when she trusts you, she's going to buy from you. And this is how you make sales, y'all. People are always saying, well, I don't want to come off salesy. I don't want to come off salesy. But if you actually believe in what you're talking about, and you've taken the time to learn and understand, you're not coming off salesy. Only time a person comes off salesy is they don't believe in what they're talking about. They just trying to make some money just to be making some money. But all of the moms that get inside of MPM, they love it. They're extremely excited, because for once it actually feels like this is something that was built for me. This was something that was built for a mom that doesn't have that much time, a mom who wants freedom and doesn't feel guilty about, making income, what I'm saying, but being able to enjoy her life at the same time. Y'all, we were meant for this, okay? So again, whether you're a beginner, you have zero experience, no social media presence, it does not matter. You can start a brand new social media page, start posting content consistently, because you're on social media every day anyway, and link a product and get paid. I'm going to keep saying that over and over, because I really want this to hit in your head. You would rather go do DoorDash. You would rather go do Uber Eats and make $20 in 4 hours instead of posting a piece of content that can make you $400. Like, it's time to reevaluate and really think about, what makes sense. You know what I mean? Would you rather be a present mom or be dragging I know some moms that literally drag their kids around with them doing DoorDash and Instacart. Like, baby, we're not doing that. Okay. We want soft lives. We want present lives, and we want, what I'm saying, high earning lives. I don't know about y'all, but that's just me. Okay. And again, you can keep going back in here using her step by step. Okay. And then as you can see, she also says, once you've gone through this, I'll help you decide your platform. So again, your first couple of steps, sorry, y'all, my mouth is a little dry. Your first couple of steps are going to be like, do you want to, maybe use your existing social media page, or do you want to start a brand new page? It does not matter. If you're a mom, you can start. I always will tell people, like, start a fresh page if you want to. If you want to use like your existing followers, maybe they're not moms, they might not be interested. I don't want you to ever get, like, distracted or feel like, oh, nobody's interested in my offer. So start a brand new page. It's actually, you'll be surprised how fast you can grow. But again, this isn't about having a whole bunch of followers. This isn't about getting a whole bunch of views. It's about creating content that's going to resonate with moms, that's going to resonate with other women just like you. And again, when they see you, they're going to be like, oh, I like this girl. I trust this girl, and I'm going to buy from this girl. Like, that's just how this works. Okay. And then quick peek ahead. She says clarity and foundation, basically breaking down like what your process is going to be as you go through MPM. So picking your platform, then we're going to help you create your bio, right? That is something that we also talk about in the positioning mama module. Then you're going to set up your storefront, and then you're going to upload a freebie. A freebie is going to be a lead magnet that you're going to use day to day, especially when you first get started, to give moms value, educate them, and let them know how they too can start generating income, how they can learn how to create their own digital products if that's something that they're interested in. And then after that, as you do that consistently, you'll start collecting those moms' names and emails, and you'll start nurturing them by sending them emails. All of this is broken down step by step. Again, and as you can see how she even is breaking it down for you here, talk about your daily freebie, and then you're ready to actually launch officially MPM. Okay. And then you just repeat every day. Every day you post a piece of content. I tell my mamas, ideally, post 3 pieces of content every single day. That will get you out there, especially if you're starting a brand new page. But have fun with it, y'all. Like, I can't say it enough. I get paid to take myself out to eat. I get paid to go get my nails done. I get paid to do things that I was going to do anyway, doing the laundry, washing dishes, vacuuming, because those little short form videos, like I said, are going to resonate with another mom. And if you have a issue coming up with content ideas, you can literally go into MamaBot and ask her. So I want to give y'all an example. And she kind of just is giving us some more information. So if I say, hey sis, can you give me a content idea? I do have to do some laundry today and I do need to vacuum my family room. I'm gonna definitely set up my camera and film it aesthetically, but what is a hook that I could probably put on the video that's gonna stop a mom in her scroll, and possibly give me my first sale to MPM? Also, can you help me write a keyword friendly and SEO friendly caption for Instagram to make it go viral and bring in sales, even for women who are oblivious to what digital marketing is? And I built her so you can literally talk to her like she is your assistant. Okay. She worked for you, sis. Okay. So it's not a search engine or anything. Like literally be like, hey, this is what I want to do today. This is what I got. This is what I, put it in there. Okay. And she gonna give you the sauce. Okay. So video vibe. She said, ooh, yes, mama. Now, this is real life content that sells without trying to sell. You're doing chores, being a mom, filming it, digital marketing in action, and most women don't even realize it yet. You're vacuuming, folding laundry, boom, boom, boom. Okay. So, the hook that we're going to put on the screen is if I could fold laundry and build passive income stream, so can you, sis. Y'all see how simple that is? Boom. Take that, put that on your video. You know how to put text on the screen on your video. You can do it in the app. You can use CapCut. I also have CapCut editing tips in here that are beginner friendly for moms, step by step, to show you how to do it on your own. And she even gives you some alternatives. So nobody told us we can monetize motherhood like this. This isn't just cleaning. This is content. This is marketing. This is freedom. That's good. I might have to use that one tomorrow, girl. What if your regular mom life was already a business? Things like this hook that's going to stop a mom in her scroll, and she's going to be interested to hear what you have to say. Okay. And then let's go down to the caption real quick. Laundry, vacuum, and digital marketing. I used to think needing fancy cameras, a big following, or to be some boss babe to make money online. Turns out all I needed was a system that showed me how to turn my regular mom life into content that connects, builds trust, and brings in income on my own time. If you're curious but clueless about what digital marketing even is, just know this. It's what I'm doing right now. Showing up as a mom, sharing value, and building something slow but solid. And the method I use, it's built just for women like us. DM me Mom Method if you want the same blueprint I started with. Do y'all see how she just gave y'all everything? So boom, whatever it is that you want to do, sis. Again, if you are doing the laundry, if you cleaning up your baby's room, whatever, go into Mama Bot, tell her that, hey, I'm doing this or whatever like that. How can I, like basically asking her to help you story tell this, that it will stop a mom. And again, it's not about having the G wagons and having a macho, whatever like that. Honestly, moms relate more to real life. Your house a little bit dirty, you got a little stuff on the floor, whatever like that. That's real life. Another mom's gonna see that and she's gonna feel seen. She's gonna feel heard, and she's gonna be like, okay, damn, if she can do it, I can do it too, y'all. That's it. Okay, repeat, rinse, repeat and rinse. But like that's all you're gonna be doing every day. And again, that brings you an income. Stop thinking that making money is hard, y'all. If you don't take nothing from me, like I said, I get on here daily to try to help moms because this changed my life completely. I now can travel whenever I want to. I bought my dream car. I paid cash for it in full. I don't have any debt. My bills are on auto pay. And all this changed from one investment that I took. I've been able to start other businesses and help, just so many women, and again, I love making money. Don't get me wrong, but being able to help other people start their journey and be a blessing to them. This is what you're going to be doing. It's not just about making the money. It's about the impact that you're going to make. And if you're someone who lacks confidence, that comes later. The more and more you do this as you build your muscle. And again, you got a system here. Now, will you use Mama Bot forever? No, it's not, you don't have to, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. If you can copy and paste, you can get some income, sis. Okay. So again, another thing I want to kind of quickly show you is because I know a lot of moms be like, well, but I don't want to show up online because I don't have nothing cute to wear. Or I don't, girl, you better go in here and generate some images. So another thing that she does, she will generate images. So all you have to do is like upload just a photo of yourself and literally give her a little prompt. and be like, hey, put me in this, da 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 da. And I'll quickly show y'all how that works. Let me see if I have a photo. Do I got a photo of me, child? I'm gonna go and I think I do. I have this photo of Aaliyah. I could show y'all that real quick. Let me see if I got a different photo of me. We're gonna use this. This ain't a really good photo, but I'm just gonna show y'all real quick. But I uploaded that photo of me. And again, girl, it's not about you having this fancy, like just catered prompt. I built NPM for the girlies that are like, look, it's a little ghetto over here, okay? But make it look better, okay? So as y'all can see, that's a quick little photo of me. I'm just gonna scroll down here. Hey mama, can you take this photo of me and change my outfit? Maybe put me like in a white, I don't know, tracksuit that's cute, or a white Skims 2-piece outfit. Keep my hair and my face consistent, but just change my environment. Be sure my skin tone stays the same, and my features look realistic. Again, y'all, I just be saying anything, and this is what you're gonna be doing too. And sometimes with AI, you have to go in there and tweak it, play with it a little bit or whatever like that. But again, this eliminates you having to come up. So I can use this photo that she generates of me, and I can create a carousel. I can also go back into MamaBot and say, hey, can you take this photo and write me a powerful carousel that will, what I'm saying, convert on Instagram. Instagram is loving carousels right now, especially the storytelling side of it. So again, whatever it is that you lost, confused about, or whatever, you can just go in here, have her type you something up, copy and paste it, throw it on the thing, and boom. Y'all see how she just generated that image literally within seconds. If I can do this, sis, you can do it too. But you can have fun while making money. You can be a present mom, and that's the point of this. So if I have any moms that want to get started, like I said, NPM is a done for you digital income system. You don't have to have any experience. You don't have to have a following. You just have to have basically the motivation to be like, you know what? I'm ready for change. I'm ready for something different. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck, and I'm ready to make income. I don't want to do DoorDash. I don't want to do Instacart. I don't want to do Uber Eats. I want to actually make real income. And also, on top of everything, if you want to learn how to create your own digital product, your own community, just like how I have mine, you can do that as well. All moms have talent and have skills in something. You can share that and you can monetize that, sis. So again, if I can do it, you can do it as well. If you're ready to get started, you'll just click the link down in the description. Like I said, when I get on live, I always try to give moms the opportunity to literally get started for $41 down. Again, you don't have to have any experiences. You just have to want to make money. You just have to want to, what I'm saying, like change your life. And nothing will ever change if you don't change this. So stop being scared. It's 2026. We still at the beginning of the year. You know what I mean? Imagine what your life could look like 3 months from now, 4 months from now. I never thought in a million years, like I was terrified to invest in myself when I first got started. But if I would have never done it, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have been able to help so many moms, so many women, so many people change their lives. I wouldn't be able to be driving my dream car. I wouldn't have been able to help be part of the reason why my husband was able to come off of his second job. But risk takers are money makers, you know what I'm saying? And I know another question that I get a lot is a lot of moms say, well, what's the full investment that I have to pay? Sis, once you get NPM, that is your done for you system. I mean, you will maybe need like Canva. Canva has a free version, maybe CapCut has a free version. But as far as like your content and stuff like that, you can always edit it in the app. But that's it. A storefront. I do use Stand Store. I'm gonna show y'all like what my checkout page looks like. But that is a paid version. But if you want to use a free option, there's beacons. I have that and I show that inside of NPM. So literally, you have everything that you need. You get support every Wednesday. And that's why I wanted to hop on here a little bit later tonight, because I know there's going to be some moms that are interested and ready to get started. Every Wednesday, I have a live Q&A with my community. I like to be very involved. I didn't want to create something and me just be like, okay, y'all figure it out. You get my phone number, but I also get on and I answer any questions that you have, help you with your personal strategy. Sometimes I audit your page. whatever it is that you need. I just want to see you be successful. I believe that every mama deserves to be rich, be present, and make money in her sleep, make money while she's out with her kids. And if I can create that opportunity in my life, you can do the exact same thing, and you don't have to build anything because you have MPM. So again, if you're ready to get started, click the link down in the description. It's going to take you to my, what the hell? Y'all can't even see. Why do I always do this to myself? Why? Why do I always do this to myself, y'all? I can't even, y'all couldn't even see the damn screen. Let me see. Y'all, I'm sorry, it's late. My bad. I was just talking, but y'all heard me. Y'all heard me. But y'all click the link in the description. You can check out some of my other lives, girl. Everything will be down below. But if you just come here, it'll bring you to my checkout page. Just scroll all the way down to the bottom. This is just explaining what MPM is. More info. I do have a free sneak peek down linked in the description. But like I mentioned, payment plans are available. So you have no excuse to get started, sis. You can literally get started for $41 down. And that's less than probably your DoorDash order, especially if you got kids, mama. Okay. I don't know about y'all. Every time I spend money on Chick-fil-A, it'd be like 86. I'm like, damn, what the hell did I get? So if you can do that, you can definitely get started. So if you want to not have to go through like Klarna or Afterpay, again, you can get started for $41 down. Get inside, start learning these skills, start implementing them, and start generating income like that. If I can do it and so many other moms can do it, so can you. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop saying, oh, maybe one day, maybe next month, maybe when I get my tax refund. Since you got $41, start. Also, you can use Klarna or Afterpay. In some cases, once you go through them, you may be able to get started for $0 down. Y'all, this is what I was trying to show you earlier, my image that I generated. But yeah, we'll try again tomorrow. Okay, this live went a little sideways, but that's fine. But again, as always, I'm always on here to answer any questions that you have. Did y'all even see NPM? I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay. But again, you get support. I would love to see you tomorrow in our Q&A call. Like I said, it's every Wednesday at 7 p.m. I get on there. I'll help you with your personal strategy. You'll be able to hear from other moms and how what they're doing and what's working for them. And that's really like very encouraging, not just for them, but for my, for myself. We all can help each other, being in a like-minded community of moms who get it, moms who understand, moms who are dealing with real life and mom guilt, baby, it just makes you feel so much better. And it, it's something about being in that space. Because if, like I said, if other moms can do it, why can't you do it, sis? If other moms can be successful and make money and they sleep, why can't you do it? Okay. So like I said, click the link in the description. If you want to get on a payment plan, you can get started there. Like I said, I do get on pretty much every single day to answer any questions that you may have. But sis, I'm telling you, this is the year to create multiple, not just one, not just two, but multiple streams of income, y'all. Okay. Like for real. I never thought in a million years. I thought I was going to be on my job for 30 years. I did. I thought that's where I was going to be. But I took a chance on me and I'm so glad that I did. And I can't, I always say glory to God because baby, I almost didn't do it. And if I almost hadn't done it, I wouldn't have been here. It wasn't about me having a large following because I know it wasn't about me getting a whole bunch of views. It was about learning skills, implementing those skills and getting paid. And I repeat over and over and over and over again. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can DM me on Instagram. You can also email me. I do get, lately I've been getting a lot of emails, so I guess I'll start saying that more. But you can email me at Sierra Janae, it's just my name, at gmail.com or at yahoo.com. I'll be there happy to answer your questions. But I'm telling you now, DM me on Instagram first, girl, because it take me a while to get to them emails. But alrighty. Like I said, if you're a mom and you made it all the way to the end of this live, girl, drop a pink heart. Drop a pink heart. My bad that my screen wasn't showing, girl. Okay, I be working with one screen over here sometimes. Okay, and like I told you, I just woke up from my nana nap. Okay, but all right, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. And sis, if you don't invest with me, invest in yourself. Start doing your research. There's so much free information online. Girl, get into ChatGPT and just start playing with it so you can learn how to get this coin. Okay. Stop making cartoon characters and start getting to this bag. But all right, y'all, I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a wonderful Tuesday.